Let's go, champ. It looks like we're back. I'm surprised, but they've given everyone the 10-minute warning, so it looks like we are going to see qualifying. I didn't think this was going to happen. I am meant to be going out later, but that will just have to be delayed. Sorry, Hannah. She's on a call at the minute anyway, so... yeah, it looks like quali is going to happen. The teams were given the 10-minute warning. So welcome back, everyone. I privated the other stream. I'll probably delete that because that was just me waffling. Whereas this is actually Minton. Stop being a pest, man. Come here. He's just sitting at the door, pining for his mum. But yeah, man, it looks like it's happening. It looks like they found a window, and they'll at least get Q1, Q2 done. And even if they have to go from Q2, better than nothing. You know what I mean? So exciting. Let's get my predictions back up on screen. I didn't expect to be doing this, I'll be honest. I'm very surprised, but it looks like the drainage at the track's obviously been doing its job. And there is a break in the rain at the minute by the sounds of it, but it will come back later, so they need to get on it. But yeah, man, happy. So yeah, I mean, I'm sticking with my predictions. This was all based on a wet race anyway, so welcome back, everyone. Obviously, there's less people here, I'm sure, but it's fine, whatever. And we're finally getting qualifying after 45 minutes late. So 46 past it's due to start, Q1, so in 4 minutes. So 46 minutes late. There's a little drizzle still, but not anywhere near as heavy as it was previously, so we should be good. Air temperature 14 degrees, track temperature 20 degrees, humidity 91%. Wow, it's really humid there. And barely any wind. So we're looking good, everyone. Welcome back. Yeah, exciting times. Right, so I think I would be surprised if they get Q3 in as well. I think it would just be Q1, Q2, and they'll just take the results from Q2. Whoever. But it depends on how quickly the rain comes back, I suppose. I don't know if they would if Q3 starts and then it gets a bit too wet, then they'll just black flag it or red flag it or whatever when they just stop the session. I always get them flags mixed up because isn't black when you have to come into the pits because you've been really bad, whereas red is everyone has to come in the pits. Oh look, there's a Red Bull guy literally with a with a heat hoover just spraying the ground around the pit box. So you need a big one of them for the whole track and you'd have been fine. Max is the GOAT in the wet. Come on, Georgie boy. Russell Q2. Come on, George. Black flag lol. Yeah, I know. I don't know my flags. Don't at me. Hopefully the Ferraris will be better in the rain. Yes, that would be good to see. I agree. Mum Spaghetti from Sim Racing Tips. Thank you. Fucking finally. Fekete Barlins. I agree, mate. Yeah, man. We're actually going to start. 2 minutes, everyone. 2 minutes. Dos minute. We're almost there. Yeah, Nicholas has never driven a car in the wet. Never Formula 1 car in the wet, should I say. So, it's going to be good. Listen, man, even if it's just Q1. Right, cars are out on track. Ferrari, followed by the Ferrari Alfa, Romeo. All queued up, waiting. Ferraris want to get on there ASAP. Yeah, because they want to get the laps in quick time. So Valtteri's gone out, Lewis has gone out. Boys are on track. They're on track, everyone. Red Bulls are coming out now. That is a Max. Still 2 minutes till green light, but everyone wants to get out there ASAP by the sounds of it. Because I think they're concerned. Yeah, everyone's queued up. Latifi can't get out because everyone's queued up. Yeah, it looks like everyone's desperate to get out ASAP. So that implies that there is more rain to come on the horizon. There's like half the views that there was before. It's whatever. It is what it is. You know what I mean? At least we're getting quali. That's what matters. Everyone who's true OG is here. So welcome everyone in the chat. to watch along qualifying Styrian Grand Prix. Oh my god, I'm very excited. Let me just delete this. I'm gonna delete the old stream. I privated it, but that can be gone forever. Ciao, adios. Yeah, nothing's happening yet. Everyone's still just queuing up. I just want to check something on my. The rain started to come down again. Oh my god, are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? Oh wait, I didn't set the thumbnail. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's probably why people aren't coming over. I didn't set the thumb. There we go. There's the thumbnail. Boom. Save. Boom. All right. Cool. Everyone's queuing up. The rain is. Everyone's on wets. The rain sounds like it has started again, which is a bit annoying, but. Okay, cool. Thumbnail's in place, so hopefully people should start trickling in. Here we go, green light. Green light. Leclerc leads the way, followed by Gio, Vettel, Verstappen. Oh no, sorry. Leclerc, Raikkonen. Oh my god, this order's just gone weird. Whatever. It's a Ferrari leading the way. It is number 5, so that's Sebastian. Sebastian's leading the way. It's still very wet. There's still a lot of water being kicked up off that Ferrari. But obviously, the more cars are out there, the more that water should be displaced, hopefully. And therefore, the more that... Oh, wow. Charles is... Oh, jeez, man. This is very wet still. It is very wet still. There's a big difference between a Mercedes SL. What model is it? AMG GTR, isn't it? There's a difference between that driving around on normal tyres than an F1 car that weighs about a third as much. Ooh. I think it will get heavier shortly, but it's important to get time on the board according to Valtteri's race engineer. So it looks like people are going to want to be getting a lap in like straight away, and that could be it. This quali's going to be wild, man. This is going to be crazy. Right, Sebastian's setting a quick lap by the looks of it. He's going for it, mate. If Sebastian nails this, he could go P1. Imagine. That would be insane. Oh mate, that would be so good to see. Verstappen can't see anything according to his radio. Seb's taking a nice wide line. This has got to be a quick lap from Seb because apparently it's only going to get heavier. Go on, Sebastian. I tell you what, this is looking good for Seb because he's the first car out, and again apparently it's only going to get heavier. Oh, Haas has gone off, obviously. Let me guess, is that Roman? Please don't be Roman. I don't want to be correct. But it is number 8, which is Roman Grosjean. Oh, Roman. Come on. Giovinazzi's got fastest first sector. Who's this? This is going to be mad. This is going to be mad. So Gio did a quicker first sector than Seb, but Seb's done a quicker second. This is crazy. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be the weirdest qualified grid, which is great. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. So Seb set his lap, a 1:24.235. Giovinazzi goes 0.1 of a second slower. It's mad that he's only 0.1 off over such a wild lap. Kim is coming round now. Put his lap in. Looks like Kim is slower. Charles is slower than Gio. Kim is slower than all of them though. Kim is a 1:27.7. He's well off. Latifi goes P4. Hello everyone. What is this? Latifi beats Raikkonen. Gasly. Ocon goes 6 and 5 but below Latifi. Latifi's still P4. Bottas goes P8. Sainz P9. Mate, Sebastian did very well getting out early because it looks like the rain has picked up. Latifi's still P4. What is going on? Latifi, right, Verstappen's taken P4 off Latifi. This is crazy. Albon P5, just behind Verstappen. Russell P1! God, George! Yes, son! George Russell P1! Hey, someone said that in chat as well. People saying Georgie Boy P1 in chat. Rah, this is mad. So obviously so Russell's just set fastest, so maybe it's not raining. Maybe it's just Leclerc's done purple first and second set to Gio goes pole. Ooh, Charles almost lost it. But it looks like Charles is going to go P1 now. Yeah, Charles is definitely going to go P1. Charles P1, yep, 1:23.0. 8 tenths quicker than Gio. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Tyres are starting to get a bit of temperature in them now, so it looks like the rain hasn't picked. Latifi P3. Come on, Nicholas. Go on, Nicholas. Wait, it's a Williams 3 and 4. This is crazy. Williams is back, baby. You're right, Shiv the Turtle. You are right. Bottas P2. Oh, okay. Okay, back to normal. Yeah, the times are going to keep coming down by the looks of it. Guy Aldridge, thank you again. Oh, mate, you're so kind, man. You always donate. 199. Villa's going down, down, down. Hopefully. Well, as long as it's not us. I don't dislike Villa. Yeah, so we've got Leclerc, Bottas, Gio, Latifi, Russell, Raikkonen, Vettel, Verstappen, Perez, Magnussen, Gasly, Albon, Norris, Sainz, Ocon, Stroll, Ricciardo, Kvyat, Hamilton, Grosjean. K-Mag goes P2. That's the thing. They've got to treat all of these Q sessions like this is qualifying for the race because they could just call off Q2. Vettel goes P1. Vettel P1. Gio's P5. And the qualifying's actually on. It's come back. And it's still rated. It's crazy. Leclerc P1. Oh my God. This is a madness. You want to come in? I don't know. I'll let you know. What we got? So, Ferrari 1 and 2. Ocon goes second. Sainz goes fourth. This is madness. This is madness. I can't. Hannah doesn't want to watch quali. We are meant to be going out after this, but so she's asked when are we going out, and I'm like, I don't know. Quali's on now, so as soon as this is finished, I'm gone. But until then, I'm sorry, I'm not missing this. This is insane. Right, Albon's gone P5, Verstappen's gone P. So now we've got Leclerc, Verstappen, Ocon, Vettel, Albon, Sainz, top 6. Hamilton's 19th at the minute, but this is a quick lap for Lewis, so he's just about to cross the finish line. And Lewis goes P1. Okay. Wow, he's almost a second quicker than Leclerc as well in P2. So the temp's definitely coming into these tyres. Green flag. I'm guessing that meant that someone went off. There was a yellow flag. Oh, the visibility is just unreal bad. They're just driving on instinct, man. Verstappen's gone a purple first sector. Verstappen's quicker still. It's not a... Bottas goes P1. Ocon P4. Norris P5. Oh yeah, he's got his grid penalty as well. And Verstappen goes P1. It's definitely getting quicker. Latifi and Russell are back in the bottom 5, unfortunately. Oh, so Latifi had an incident. Oh yeah, he just went onto the... It was okay, he just went onto the gravel. But he kept it in, so he didn't actually lose out too badly. Alex lost it. Oh, Alex dropped it again. Come on, Alex, mate. But I said that Red Bull's very skittish. So in these kind of conditions, I can't imagine it's particularly easy to drive. So we're saying Perez struggling. Yeah, Perez is P17. The Racing Points definitely don't seem to have turned it on for this session, which is concerning for any Racing Point fans out there. This is just mad. Roman might not qualify. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Taylor. Roman hasn't even got a water pump issue. Thank you for that bit of knowledge. Roman's not even set a time yet. Stroll on the radio. I'm losing grip on the tyres. Well, what do you expect, mate? It's raining. Yeah, Roman's in the pits and doesn't look like he's going anywhere anytime soon. Unless he just hangs on. Because they've taken that side body panel off of his car, so it's a replay of Grosjean going off. Yeah, I mean, he just outbraked himself and locked up. Mate, this is a madness. I don't know how this is going. I don't know if we're going to get the full quali. I don't know if this is going to be it, and like everyone's treating it like this. This is mad. Madness. So we've got there's all this drama, but then we've got Hamilton, Bottas, Vettel, Verstappen, Leclerc, Albon, top 5. Know what I mean?
Come watch it.
Yeah, you gonna watch it?
Yeah.
Nice. Hannah's back on stream, guys. Do you wanna pull that? You can chair. Oh, and you got a crumpet as well, Marmite crumpet. Go on. Oh. So, let me explain what's going on. You've got to turn it off because otherwise that's gonna.
Oh.
She's watching the stream while being on the stream. It's just like, no, you got one or the other.
Do this chair.
You're so awkward when you're on stream.
Where's my thumb?
Just sit.
Okay.
Yeah. See, there's you. There's you. No, you can't quite see. Move a bit closer. There you go. If you're going to be in, you might as well actually be in. Minton wants to be in your back as well. So he wants to crumpet. This is the Tommo F1 family watch along. They've got 830 people watching.
Why am I backwards there?
Well, because that's how cameras work.
But I don't like that. I like this.
Right, so Vettel's gone P6. We've got Hamilton, Ocon's P2 now. Bottas, Sainz, Verstappen. Do you understand all these names, Han?
Yeah.
That's it. Who's your favourite driver? Oh, this is the microphone. If people want to hear you anyway. You got to talk into that.
I want to eat my crumpet.
You can just eat your crumpet. Okay, that's fine. She just wants to eat a crumpet, guys. Right, so what we said, we're watching a Bottas fast lap by the looks of it. I mean, as much as this has been weird, it's still a pretty standard bottom 5, unfortunately, so far. But Bottas has just gone quickest, so there is still time in the track, so people are getting quicker as they go. Hamilton, you're gonna watch, mate. Lando Norris goes P1, which will become P4 probably. No, there's no way. The track's getting quicker, but he's gone half a second quicker than Bottas, so he's definitely getting a lot quicker, which is good. Vettel, we're on with Vettel. Come on, Seb. Put a good lap in, mate. Look at Minton just like, I not your crumpet, man. Not that kind of crumpet. You look really short. That chair's lower than mine. Hannah's not that much shorter than me. Seb goes P7. So Seb's lap just then was 1.2 seconds slower than Lando's. Hamilton goes P1. Which is crazy. So there must be... just tyres must not be up to temperature, surely. What's everyone saying in the chat? Carlos P1. Is he? Is my thing on delay? No, mine shouldn't be on delay. Mine should be as live as it gets. But people were saying Science on top. Science has gone... Obviously my...
It's behind.
Yeah, my thing must be behind because I've still got Hamilton. Unless people are lying. Actually, that does happen a lot. Sometimes you lie to me, people. Stop lying to me. It's not fair. Oh yeah, Science has gone... Mate, my feed must be well far behind. But this is meant to be alive. It's like... I don't know, whatever. Right, we're on with Russell. Russell needs to put in a good lap here. Why are you giving him crumpet?
He loves crumpet.
Look at his little head. His little head at the bottom.
Pea head.
Little pea head. Come on, Georgie boy. Yeah, mine is well delayed, man. I don't know why it's delayed. It shouldn't be delayed. Well, once we get through Q1, I'll reset this, and then hopefully it will catch up. Right, Russell's 0.1 up on Latifi. Bono's like... Lewis to Bono's like, leave me alone. Don't talk to me. I'm doing my thing. You're right over there. Go on, Russell. Go on, George. Come on, son. Oh, P12, George. Not bad. But I think you'll need to keep improving. Stroll's P9. So we've got Lewis, Sainz, Norris, Bottas, Ricciardo, Ocon, Verstappen, Vettel, Stroll, Leclerc, Albon, Kvyat, Russell, Raikkonen, Magnussen, and then Latifi, Perez, Gasly, Gio, and Grosjean are all in the drop zone as of now. Lando's improved again, goes P2. Oh, Guy, mate, another fiver, man. Appreciate that, buddy. I just woke up late, and the first thing I do is go on the stream and hear you go, George is on pole. Oh. Go on, son. Never dash downstairs so quick. I'm sorry to get you excited. George is now in P13. So this is a crazy qualifying though, man. So anything can happen. We'll definitely lose some big names early on. Well, Perez is P18 at the minute. Who's the person I've said he's going to qualify P2, and now he's 2 from the bottom. So that's great. Although I think he's on a good lap now, Sergio. Go on, Sergio. Good lap, mate. Don't make me look silly. Go on. Oh, you got P16. That was terrible. Okay. George Russell goes 9th. Alright, this is George's time. This is George's time.
10th.
It's happening. I feel like I should quickly reset this stream.
Yeah, it looks like it's really behind.
Right. I'm quickly coming off, and then I'm going to go back on. So I don't know what's happening, everyone.
Saturday.
I've gone to Soccer Saturday, and now I'm going to go back to... On Sky Sports, it's showing... Right, come on. Right, qualifying. There we go. Right, I'm back on. This should be... Oh, Antonio's gone off. Okay. Antonio went off the last corner. Ooh, and there's something flapping at the back of his car. Not in a good way. Ooh. Red flag, I think. And it's not confirmed yet, though. Everyone's still out. Gasly. I think it's just a bit of debris on Gio's car that they're a bit worried about, but maybe it's all right.
A bit of what?
What?
What was it?
Debris.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I thought it was debris.
She's trying to mug me off on stream.
I'm not! I just didn't know what you said.
Oh, no! Gasly's gone P9. Hamilton, Norris, Sainz, Bottas. Right, we've got 42 seconds. My stream should be as live as it gets now. Is she your wife, Tommo F1? No. She is my fiance. So she will be my wife.
Maybe.
Wow. Okay. Don't touch me. Latifi's... Come on, Latifi. Latifi's on his quick lap. He needs to punch it in, otherwise he's dropping. In the drop zone, we've got Latifi does not improve. Red flag. So Raikkonen, Perez, Latifi, Giovinazzi and Grosjean are out. Perez is out. Don't look at my screen. Don't ignore the thing on the left of my screen which says Perez P2. Ignore that. That's not what I meant.
Typo, right?
Yeah, exactly. She knows. Typo. It's a red flag. Giovinazzi's out. Raikkonen, Perez, Latifi, Giovinazzi and Grosjean are out, which means Russell is in Q2. Oh, there's a replay of Gio. Oh, so he just got a bit wide on that second last corner, hit the Astro, spun out. His booty hit the wall, and then he had a big bit of wing hanging off. So he spun, you know where Ricciardo spun yesterday? He got through that first bit of the corner, but then went wide on the end of it, and... Gio, my friend. Well, I took Gio out of my fantasy league team this week, and I put Russell in, so that's worked out all right. But yeah, Georgie boys Q2. Any other Oh, it's not showing the order on the screen anyway. But Perez out, Georgie boy through. I think that's the story of Q1. Now it depends on whether Q2 will actually happen or not. Yeah, there was a big bit of debris that came off Gio's car, and looks like Ocon had to avoid it last second. But Ocon's through as well. What do you think, Hannah?
Yeah, it's great.
Who do you think?
I have an actual question.
You have a question?
Yeah.
What?
What time does this finish?
Well, it shouldn't. I don't know. How much longer do you reckon this will be going on for?
Only if I need to let our friends know what time we're going to be there. Because we was meant to leave half an hour ago.
Yeah, well, things happen. Well, you're going to tell... sorry, we're going to have to leave because, we've got to go according to Hannah.
Fine.
So Hannah's basically stifling the stream.
I'm not.
I don't know. How long do you reckon it'll be? Because we've got Q2 and Q1. If it's normal...
Like another hour?
Yeah, tops. Because the actual qualifying sessions are only like 15 minutes. So there's a little delay between each one.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But yeah. So I reckon... Say we'll leave in 45 minutes.
Okay.
There we go, see?
At least another 30 mins.
Yeah.
Go.
We'll just tell them to watch qualified, and as soon as that finishes, we'll be leaving.
She gives me good information.
Well, yeah, but yeah, sweet, yes. Hannah's on the stream on her phone, so if you've got any questions for Hannah, let her know, and then she can reply on her phone.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fine.
All right, they're just waffling now. So, yeah, everyone's saying like 30 minutes. So if qualifying doesn't
74 years.
restart, what? 70. Oh, funny joke.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, no, I'm in the chat.
Hannah, is he a good person? Who? Tommo F1?
Good question. Am I a good person?
He's okay.
Come on, Han. Am I a good person?
Yes. You're always a very good person. You're very kind-hearted. And you regularly put others before yourself.
You can tell that was a practiced answer, can't you?
No, it comes from the bottom of my heart.
I got a second chin. So, Perez is out. Russell's through. Will Q2 resume? We don't know.
Mitchell says that I don't know how to say it now. Debris. Right. I'm right, you're wrong.
What? Debris? No, debris.
I think what you said is like a form of cheese.
What? Brie?
Oh, yeah. No, but you say debris.
Debris. Yeah.
Debris.
Debris. I feel like it's like...
Tomato.
No, because Americans say tomato.
Oh.
No, I don't feel I say... I'll mix it up, you know what I mean?
Someone said, Hannah, is he big or small? Hilarious.
Oh.
He's very small. But... what? Are those headphones even real or fake, Tommo F1? They are real. They're
real.
really cool as well, actually. I wish you guys could feel them.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't digging
really
my
nice.
headphones, man. But
they're really soft. And
I love these, so
premium.
that's fine. Hannah, your dress looks very pretty from Alara Waint.
Thank you.
Yeah, Waint.
Thank you. That's really kind. I got it in the sale. Other stories. If you want it, it's there.
Here, everyone signs off the stream.
What?
Go on, Minton. Go on, Mum.
Come to me. Hello, baby.
Right. Does Tommo snore? There's a question.
No, Tommo doesn't snore. Sometimes when he's got a cold, he snores. But other than that, no, he doesn't snore. Hannah, do you prefer football or F1? I prefer F1. I am not really into football.
Norwich are actually relegated after we beat them 4-0. Get in. Carry on.
This is football now.
Yeah, West Ham won 4-0. Don't? Just because you're an Arsenal... She's an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
There's a great picture of you when you were like 8 wearing an Arsenal kit, sat on the stairs.
Yeah.
You look fuming.
We're going to try and reenact it one day, aren't we, with my brother and sister.
Yeah.
Danny asked F1 or your girlfriend?
Depends.
What?
Oh, the cars are back out on Q2. It's a good time to move on from that question.
Yeah.
Yeah, Q2 looks like it's kicking off.
Starting.
The Ferraris are lined up again, early doors.
Love Minton. Thanks, James. He loves you too.
Yeah, everyone can. Minton's snuggled up now, so let me just adjust this camera a little bit.
Are you allowing me more screen?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. Can just about see Minton. His little pea head. Good boy. Right, we've got how many people got watching? 1,159 people. Oh, a lot of people just jumped out, but yeah, we still have 1,000. Thank you, everyone.
I think it's my dress.
Who's watching? Probably.
Replay.
Oh, here's George's rep. George is gassed about his P12.
We can't hear this, can we?
I can hear it, but obviously,
okay.
if I put the audio, then this will pick it up.
Yeah.
And obviously, as well, if the stream picks up the actual official audio, this will get cancelled. So this will get slapped down. So what are we thinking, everyone? Who's going to be the big casualty from Q2? Who's not going to get through? Because obviously, there's so many. It could be anyone. That's the thing. There's so many different potential. Oh God, what's going on with my hair up here? Sort that out. Right, there we go.
It's the backwards camera, I think.
Huh?
It's the backwards camera.
No, it's not the backwards
No,
camera.
it is. It makes it look different to what it looks like in real life.
No, but that's just how cameras work.
I don't think they do they?
You telling me about Hannah? Come on. This is my thing. Oh, Tunakan Sam, thank you for the $2, buddy. Appreciate that.
Oh, people
Very
are
kind
still
of
saying
you.
that the stream is still delayed.
I mean, yeah, I can't like. This is
so weird.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do, so it is what it is. It looks like
Hannah is a savage.
you are savage, to be fair. So everyone is out by the looks of it. Minton, what are you doing?
Bye.
No, he's off. I think he wants to be played with. So he's got in his TP, bless him. I'm replacing you. So Sebastian Vettel looks like he's the first to set a quick lap again. So he starts his lap now. Still on wet. Everyone's still on wets by the looks of it. Although, actually, no, I think Bottas is actually ahead of him on the road. Can't see anything. He's trying to show Seb that you literally can't see anything because there's so much spray. That's hilarious. Yeah, there's a Renault in front of him. Okay, cool. What we saying, everyone? Q2 has started. So according to the stream, and the stream should... So my stream's on ultra low latency, so it should be pretty close to live. It's 12 minutes 42 seconds as I say that. So there is a bit of a discrepancy there, which is annoying. In fact, I might just close Now TV entirely and start it up again to get as live as possible, people. Do we think we're good? I guess it entirely depends on the weather. If it rains again, then we're not going to get a Q3, unfortunately. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, they'll just treat Q2 like a Q3 if they know, because they'll have a good idea beforehand whether it's going to actually get rained off or not. So, right, let's reopen Now TV. So it'll be as live as possible. Go down to live sports. I apologise if anything's actually happening, but Soz, just trying to get as live as possible, you know what I mean, for the stream. So obviously, yeah, Sergio's obviously not going to be P2. Oh, she's back. There you go. Right, here we go. So, Q2, we're back. Bottas, Leclerc, Vettel, Hamilton, the only people to set times yet. So, there's a lot more to come by the looks of it. So, Stroll's flying the Racing Point flag. Well, I'll put him as my biggest surprise. Maybe it'll be Stroll P2. That would be great. Imagine that. Imagine if Stroll P2.
Imagine.
Do you know who Stroll is?
Yeah. You think I don't listen, do you?
Right, Han, it is a challenge. So see all the
Yeah.
names, right? Tell me all the names from the three letter
Why are you
kind of
putting me under
acronyms.
pressure?
Why not? Come on. Say you've got all this F1 knowledge. What is it then? Go on. Who's the top person? Bottas, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
VER. Who's VER?
I feel like I do know who that is, don't I?
VER. To all of my Dutch fans out there, who's VER? The. She doesn't know.
I do.
She doesn't know.
Someone give me a clue.
Stop looking in the comments.
I'm not sure. Tell me who that one is.
That is Max Verstappen.
Oh yeah, I obviously do know that one.
What do you mean? Obviously, you.
I say that a lot because I like his name.
Yeah, she always says that in her sleep.
Leclerc. I'm not sure who SAI is.
Carlos.
I don't know.
Science.
Albon.
Yeah. Magnussen.
Gas just gone to third. Who's GAS?
Gasly. So we've got Lewis,
Ricardo.
Bottas, Lando, Carlos, Gasly, Leclerc, Kvyat, Verstappen. Oh, Verstappen's just gone P1. There's no point me reading through these because they just keep changing all the time. Verstappen's got half a second gap over Lewis at the top, so again it looks like the track's coming in. Tyres are getting warmed up. Georgie boy, let's see what George can do. Just finishing his lap now. Go on, George. George 11th fastest. Not bad. Quicker than Magnussen, quicker than Vettel, quicker than Ricciardo, and quicker than Ocon. Although, well, the later guys have not set laps by the looks of it. Yeah, to anyone who didn't know, Brundle and Russell were both from King's Lynn in Norfolk.
Really?
Yeah. There's some knowledge.
So
Well, they've
Mum
just-
was going to move, wasn't it?
She was thinking about it, wasn't she? Ocon goes P12. Okay. I mean, there's 9 minutes left in the session, so I think there's a lot still
Anything
to come.
Could happen, you know?
Anything can happen, exactly. Leclerc is P11, yes, but again, there's a lot of time to go, so I think there is more time. Russell's on a quick lap by the looks of it, so he is currently P14.
I wonder what their vision's like, because obviously all the splashback.
Yeah, I don't think they can see.
No.
It's worse when there's a car in front of them, because then they get the spray.
Yeah.
But obviously they know the track so well, having
Yeah, they can probably do it anyway.
yeah, they probably do a good job with their eyes closed.
Can you imagine me doing this?
I could imagine.
I can't
No,
drive
I
when
couldn't.
there's a shower.
I could not imagine you doing this. It's so annoying that the lag between.
Yeah.
I don't understand why, because I'm watching this as live as I can on Sky Sports. But there you go.
Someone's from Bristol.
Gabrielle is from Bristol.
We love
Welcome.
Bristol.
Hello, Mrs. Tommo. Oh, thank you, Alid,
Hello,
for the
Mrs.
£5.
Tommo.
Appreciate it, mate.
I like being called
Well,
Mrs.
too
Tommo,
kind.
It's quite funny.
Mrs. Tommo. You should get your mates who we're seeing later to watch the live stream, so they know what we're doing while we're not there yet.
Yeah, they keep messaging like, where are you? I'm doing one of those ones where I'm like, we're on the way.
What do you mean we're...
I'm sorry, Sarah, I still love you.
Look, this got delayed, okay? So, these things happen. Minton, stop licking.
Minton!
Good boy.
No. Come back up here.
So, we're 7 minutes, just over 7 minutes left. Joel Mitchell, watching from New Zealand. It's 2:19 a.m.
Oh, wow. Whereabouts in
Good
New
for you,
Zealand are
son.
you?
Yeah, where in New Zealand are you, mate? We love New Zealand. Right. 7 minutes left, so it's Verstappen, Hamilton, Bottas, Sainz, Ricciardo, Norris, Ocon, Albon, Gasly, Vettel, Leclerc, Stroll, Russell, Kvyat, Magnussen. Leclerc's on a quick lap though. Again, the Ferrari pace, they've not been consistently up there like the Red Bull, well, like Verstappen has, and the Mercedes. Albon's still a little bit off. Alex needs to pull it out, man. Oh, looks like, yeah, Charles has pulled out of his lap as well, by the looks of it. Thought he might have been on a quick lap. Yeah, it looks like Charles is... Oh no, Charles is not getting new tyres, but he is going for a fresh lap. That's the thing, yeah. If the session gets red flagged, then Charles is out, as is Stroll, Russell, Kvyat, Magnussen. But we've got 6 minutes left, so... Danny Rick is going in P7 at the moment. Astro Stevo, as you kindly asked. Race control. Oh, Alex got a time deleted. Alex, man. He's having a poor week. I'm the first to admit Alex is having a really poor weekend so far. Got to do better, son. Come on.
Have faith in him.
I've got faith, yeah.
He will.
I've got faith. He just needs to pull his finger out.
He might not like the rain, no?
Like you.
A lot of us don't.
I was going to say. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
He's so perfect.
Look at him.
What did we do to deserve you?
What a cute boy. Oh, Jotham Lin, thank you for the 50 Filipino... I don't know what the... My hair's gone weird again. 50 Philippines currency. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. You're a Max fan. Well, I think Max is in a very good position to do well here.
Indeed.
He's currently P1. Again, 5 minutes left. We've got Verstappen, Hamilton, Norris, Bottas. Oh. Leclerc and Kvyat have had an incident at turn 9. Apparently it's going to be investigated after the session. I haven't seen what's happened. Sounds like one of them blocking the other. But anyway, 4:45 left. We've got Hamilton, Verstappen, Norris, Bottas, Ocon, Sainz, Gasly, Ricciardo, Albon, Vettel. And then the elimination zone is Leclerc, Russell, Stroll, Kvyat, Magnussen. So we could be seeing a reverse of last week where Leclerc goes out in Q2 and Seb makes it through by the skin of his teeth. But yeah, Vettel's on a quick lap now, so... It's funny on the... Ooh, that's a very bad start to the lap from Seb. That's not good. Seb had to quickly veto that lap because he had an awful first corner. Not good.
Who do you want to go through with?
Rain's increased and Charles is in the drop zone. So, it's not looking like the people who are in the bottom 5 will proceed any further. And that means we lose George, Stroll, Magnussen, Kvyat and Leclerc.
Well, so have they stopped it?
Which is crazy. They haven't stopped it yet, no.
No.
Oh, look, you can still see it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I just played a replay now, but... thank you, Jason, for the $5 Australian, buddy. Excited for the race stream tomorrow? Yes. Should be fun tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Still no Mission Winnow branding on the Ferrari.
Aww.
Noticed that.
Out, guys. Thanks, Jason. You're
Noticed
really
that.
kind.
Cute. Yeah, so Vettel... Yeah, it looks like the rain has definitely picked up,
Oh, wow.
which is not good for the bottom 5. Oh, yeah, Vettel's 7 tenths down into the second corner. So, yeah, there's no point. I think Seb might have pulled out of that lap, actually. There's no point. I mean, Seb's in. Seb's P10, so Seb's definitely in. So now it's role reversal by the looks of it. There's still 2 minutes left, but with the rain, I can't see Charles improving. No, that's not going to happen. I'm pretty sure Charles is out. Charles is out by the looks of it. Jonathan, Jose, how are the four Mercs doing? Well, Hamilton's P1, Bottas is P4, Stroll is P13, so he's probably going to be knocked out here. And Perez went out in Q1, so my predictions are...
Wrong.
Yeah, very wrong. Yeah.
In a word?
In a word, wrong. Yeah, Vettel's 4.5 seconds slower, so yeah. These times aren't improving. I think this is it. Charles, Charles just did a lap, 2 seconds down. Albon's improved his time though. He did a 1:19.
See, you had a bit of faith, didn't you?
No, but it's interesting that it's got wetter, yet Albon improved his time. And he's like 2 seconds quicker than the Ferraris. That is crazy.
How long is there left?
There's 1 minute left, everyone. 1 minute left. F's for Sergio's. Yeah, I know. Sergio went out for Q1.
Is that going to be the next one? Do you reckon it'll be on, or do you reckon it won't be because of the rain?
Depends how much heavier the rain gets.
So if it's not on, what happens then?
This will just be the result. Yeah. So it's looking like if Q3's cancelled, Norris is starting he's got his 3-place grid penalty, which is such a shame. So imagine if he qualifies P3 again, but then got his free grid drop. But yeah, if Q3 doesn't happen, then that's what it looks like it's going to be. But yeah, Charles is out. 11 seconds left. There's no way Charles is getting through. Magnussen, can Magnussen improve? I doubt it. Magnussen, no. Magnussen, plumb last. Well, I'm pretty sure that's it. That's it now. Charles is out. Charles, George, Lance, Daniel and Kevin are all out of Q2.
Did you ever expect that Charles might be out?
I mean, I thought the Ferraris would struggle. But this is what happened last week. This is exactly what happened last week. But Vettel went out and Charles got through. So the Ferrari's still struggling for pace. Yeah, good shout, actually. Gasly... Oh, is Gasly gone P5? Oh, Stroll. The times did seem to come back in, actually. Gasly's gone P5. Yeah, mine's bare delayed, man, because I saw someone say Gasly P5 in the chat. Unless Charles can put in a banger.
I think he's already gone.
He's on the last corner now. Charles is gone. Yeah, that's it, all done. Leclerc, Russell, Stroll, Kvyat, Magnussen, all out. Out. Yeah, Russell P12. Williams starts ahead of Lance Stroll. I mean, when I put Lance as biggest surprise, I didn't specify what kind of surprise, did I? So, surprisingly bad? Maybe. Obviously not. Yeah, only 8 thousandths of a second between George and Leclerc. Crazy. So yeah, P10, Vettel gets through. Fair play. Absolutely scraped through by less than 0.1 of a second, but it is what it is. Oh, look at him.
He's fallen asleep. He's fallen asleep. Daddy shouted.
I was shouting anyway. Look at him.
He's so perfect.
Look at him. Let's just look at Minton for a bit while we're in between sessions. Can I fix my leaderboard? No, they're my incorrect predictions. Okay. There's a point of predictions. I'm sticking by them, even though they're wrong. Well, I think Valtteri is a good shout for P1 still. So I still could get 2 out of 3, which still isn't that bad. Williams, yeah, I know. Williams on it with Ferrari. Russell was a very happy boy. Yes, George, good lads. P12 for a Williams, man. That's a great result for him. Williams is coming through, man. It's good to see. It's good to see. Albon, I think Albon qualified P9. Or no, I think he's qualified P7. So.
Astro Stevo asked if you could please give Minton a pat from them.
Here's
a pat.
Here's a nice scratch on top of his head.
He loves a scratch on his head.
Bless him. Yeah, Stroll should have done better there. I feel like Stroll didn't get a proper clean lap in.
How or the long dog? I did tie it back to you, but the long dog for sure.
Yeah, I think
Like,
that's fair.
nothing can beat Minton. He is our child as well, so we always say that, don't we?
He's number one. Oh, yeah. You're number one. Look at his eyes are closed because he's sleepy.
He's so tired.
He's a sleepy boy.
Oh, James Cooper's got a little dash hound called Gracie. And is watching Quali with me as
cute.
well. Oh.
1,300 people on stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. That's a what looks like 1,300 people. I can't even visualise that many people. Decided to watch along Quali with me. Thank you, and Hannah and Minton.
Thank you. I'm having the time of my life. I'm joking. It's fun. I prefer watching it with you because when I don't watch it with you.
Yeah, you don't understand what's going on.
No, I do understand it, but I just feel like. Well, I don't really like to ask you any questions when you're streaming, but I feel like I like watching it with you better.
Well, you can ask people in the chat your questions, and then they'll answer.
No, because I'm not as like talented at F1 as what these people are. So.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's why you ask them the questions.
Yeah.
They can answer. Gasly's king. Yeah, Gasly P5. You know what? So this biggest surprise and biggest letdown I have on screen. Originally, hand on heart, on Minton's life, I had Gasly's biggest surprise, and I know it's only Q2, but he has done very well so far. And I had Kvyat as biggest letdown, and obviously Kvyat went out in Q2 just then. Gasly's gone P5 in the same car. I think Daniel's time is up, man. I can't see Kvyat retaining that seat. They've got good young drivers coming through. Tsunoda at Red Bull went qualified P1, didn't he? In the F2. And went fastest in the first. Like, Tsunoda's definitely got pace. I think he's got a good chance of getting that seat if he does well in F2 this year, instead of Daniel Kvyat. But grazie ragazzi, grande. Ferrari master plan. Yeah, P10 11. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a habit.
Someone asked if you know where New Zealand is.
Do
John
I know
Mitchell.
where it is? Well, yeah, we've been to New Zealand. Haven't
Yeah.
we? It's on the other side of the world, pretty much where we are, in the
Lauren-
United Kingdom.
Lauren's asked where is Albon? He was 7th, right?
Yeah, I think he was 7th. You can moderate the chat, man. Oh, look at him.
He's sleeping.
Ah, look at him.
Sleeping.
He like blends into your hair.
Thank you.
Q3 will start in 1 minute. Ferrari is West Ham. Oh yeah, Verstappen's waiting on his own to get going. Brilliant.
Thoughts on Vettel asking for an interview?
Oh yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, apparently he asked Martin Brundle for a interview. I guess you can tell Seb does actually. He really wants to be racing next year, but I just don't. I don't see an opportunity unless there's a driver's form that. Hey, listen, if Alex does a Gasly for the rest of this year, it could happen. I don't see it happening, but it could happen. If Perez really struggles out of nowhere, then maybe that could happen at Racing Point, which would then be Aston Martin, to have like a marquee driver, because Stroll ain't losing his seat, is he? Vettel replacing Daniel at AlphaTauri. See, the problem is I don't see him taking a jump down, because I could say the same with Alfa Romeo. Like I think the most sensible move, most realistic move, is for him to replace Kimi at Alfa Romeo. But he said he doesn't want to just make up the numbers, but then you can't kind of have it all, I don't think. You know what I mean? I think like, if he really wants to stay in the sport, I think he might have to jump down to a bit of a lower kind of midfield team. Or Haas. And so says, do you see Kevin Magnussen maintaining a seat next year? I think Kev's more likely to maintain than Roman, if I'm honest. I think Kev's, if I had to choose, if I was a team principal, I'd choose between the two. I'd choose Kevin. But there you go. Lamau Gasly is going to get more points than Alpha. Gasly can just hook up the AlphaTauri, man. That Toro Rosso is just a bit of him, and he's a great driver in that car. Can't deny that. He wasn't very good in the Red Bull, but he's great in that AlphaTauri. That Red Bull must be a more difficult car to, even though it's got higher potential, it's harder to get there and hold it on the line. I feel like the AlphaTauri must be a bit more of a forgiving car. Yeah. Oh, look at him. Why are you so tired, mate? Hey?
Why are you laying like this?
Well, he's comfortable. He's just got such a long body. Right, Q3 has started, everyone.
Woohoo! Oh my Surely they can't see.
I mean, they've got lights on the back of the cars, so they will be able to see them flashing lights. But even there's so much spray.
Crazy.
Gasly needs to get out of the Red Bull family. Could not agree more. I mean, why would he? I don't see his career developing and moving forward while he's there. I mean, I know Ocon and Gasly don't get along, but I still think that would have been a great shout, getting an all-French lineup, 2 really talented drivers, young drivers at Renault. I think, Alonso's not going to be at Renault forever. He's 39 now, maybe like 2 years. Then maybe Gasly go in. I know but I just feel like they need to just sort that out because they could be such a good team. And French, Renault are a very nationalistic company. They're like partly, a big chunk of it's owned by the French government. So I think having 2 French drivers as well could be a good thing. Hamilton's waffling on the radio. Don't know what he said. Can't have been anything important.
Can I listen?
You can listen. Just comment back if anything big happens. Vettel left wing at Newcastle. Brilliant. Yeah, the predictions on the left were my predictions before this. Obviously, it hasn't worked out with Sergio. Hasn't worked out with Stroll. Kind of has worked out with... Well, Grosjean was P20, so I'll take that as a W on that. But yeah, I'll take the L on Sergio for sure. So Verstappen's on a quick lap. He's gone purple first sector. I think Max has got a good chance. I think Max will be top 3. That's the only thing I'm confident of is Max top 3. Because Max is just so good. He's gone purple first and second sector. There's a long time to go, of course. Track should rubber in. But again, if the rain picks up, then these early laps are going to be very, very important. Norris has gone purple second, though. Although now Ocon's gone purple second. It's getting quicker all the time. But obviously, it makes sense Max getting a lap in early doors. Yeah, 1:21.8. Ocon's still... So, what have we got? We've got Verstappen P1, Norris P2, Ocon P3, because they're the first 3 to... Oh no, sorry, Ocon P2. Ocon P2. Good for you, Esteban. Good for you. I want to see Ocon do well. I really do. He's from near where Chris and Pete have their little place in France.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right near there. Evero. If you haven't seen my video about driver hometowns, then give that a watch if you fancy.
Hamilton second.
Yeah, Hamilton's gone P2, Bottas P3, Gasly P6. But again, Sainz, Albon, Ricciardo. Come on, Alex. Good time, mate. Come on. Please. Come on, Alex. P5. He's definitely not got the pace. He's definitely not got the pace at the minute, Alex. Which is concerning to me. Vettel's gone P6. Ricciardo's coming round now to set a lap. It's going to be quite a bit off as well. But Ricciardo goes P5. So you've got Renault's. Renault's are next after the Mercedes by the looks of it. Max is just...
Ah!
You alright?
Just made a really loud noise.
Oh. I think it was because Norris almost spun. That was the commentator. Yeah, Lando's only 0.2 off of Verstappen. Yeah, the times are coming in now. Everyone's getting quicker. It's only half a second split in the top 4 now, and it's still very wet. Oh, Bottas had a poor lap. Ugh. Right, Lewis goes P1. Again, I don't know. Wow, you really can't see anything. Gasly goes P3. Go on, Pierre. Yes, lads. I'd love to see him do well. Mate, Gasly top 3. That could be a great shout for now. Minton, stop licking. Minton! Albon, come on. Oh, he's set a poor lap.
Go on, Alex.
That was obviously a sighter lap. He's starting his quick lap now. Come on, Alex. Please, Alex, come on, man. Right, Daniel's coming round now. So we've got 6.5 minutes left. Daniel puts it P7. So we've got Hamilton, Verstappen, Gasly, Norris, Ocon, Bottas, Ricciardo, Sainz, Albon, Vettel. Norris is coming round now. Where's he putting it? He's gone purple middle sector. Puts it P3. So that McLaren's got pace, man. That McLaren has got pace. Ocon's now P3. Fair play, man. His Renault seems to be... He's only 0.3 off of Lewis as well. Esteban Ocon. Bottas goes P1. There's my prediction. Look at him, Valtteri up there. I've got to get one right, surely. Come on. Well, currently I've got Bottas right and I've got Verstappen right because Verstappen's P3, but Lewis is in between. So, 2 out of 3. But we still got.
Not finished yet.
No, we got. No, that's what I mean. I'm saying we've got five and a half
Don't
minutes
get
left.
tired.
Why? You're trying to mug me off.
I'm not trying to mug you off.
Vettel
Sensitive.
to Formula E. You're a troll. You're like a real life troll. No, they almost lost it in that last corner. Yeah, the Ferrari's off it, man. Vettel doesn't seem close. He's not challenging at all. It's just showing replays of Carlos getting a bit wide. Yeah. I should probably... This is great. 5 minutes to go. So, Bottas, still P1. Hamilton, P2. Verstappen, 3. Ocon, Norris, Gasly, Albon, Ricciardo, Sainz, and Vettel. Hamilton goes purple middle sector. Sector? Can't speak.
Because I'm here, isn't it?
Excuse me?
Because I'm here.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Hamilton is going P1. 4 tenths up on Valtteri.
Ethan, don't lick that on the camera.
Verstappen's coming round. Right, come on. 4 minutes left now. Bottas has had his porridge this morning. Oh, Norris had a lap deleted.
Albon third. P3.
Alright, Alex has gone quicker than Max. Alex has gone quicker than Max. Come on. So we've got Hamilton, Bottas, Albon, Verstappen, Ocon, Norris, Gasly, Sainz, Vettel, Ricciardo. 3.5 minutes to go. What part of the UK are you from? I am from I'm from Romford. I live in Chelmsford. I'm from Romford. Hamilton stole the porridge. Funny. I like that.
Look at him.
Minton, stop licking, man. Bottas is coming through and stays P2. Can't improve. Well. Yeah, man, it's still so wet. And, mate, the cars, no one's gone off yet. Don't speak too soon. But no one's gone off yet in this Q3, so fair play. Everyone's extracting all they can. Gasly better than Albon. Oh, God, has Gasly done another... Gasly's done another P3 time. Mate, fair play, Gasly. It's delayed, so I can't see that yet, for some reason. Science is coming round. Oh my God, I can't look at the chat because it's spoiling. It's spoiling it for
so
me.
Weird how it's so delayed.
It shouldn't be delayed. I don't know why it's delayed. So Science P4. Vettel's P9. But it's so delayed, man. Yeah, Gasly P3. This is how badly I can't believe. Mate, go on, Gasly. And yeah, Verstappen goes P1. So there's still more time in the track. There's still more time. Lewis is half a second up. Yeah, this is where everyone needs to be punching him in now because there's obviously a lot of time. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm gonna cover that so I can't see what you lot are saying because it's so annoying that this is delayed. Anyway, so Hamilton looks like he's going to go P1. Yeah, goes into the 19s. 1 minute 31 seconds left. Albon's coming round now. Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex. Check the chat for spoilers because the chat all seems to be ahead of me. Come on, Alex. Oh. Switchy. P4. Goes faster than Gasly. That's okay.
That's good.
Just faster than Gasly. He was so twitchy on that exit. He would have gone...
Yeah.
Oh my God, Albon matched Bottas's time to the thousandths of the second. He would have gone P3 if it wasn't for that janky rear end.
How
That's a
come
shame.
he's like 4 now if their time's the same?
Because Bottas set his time first.
Oh, okay.
Here we go, right. So, Ricciardo's coming round now to set his lap. He hasn't set a proper good lap. So, Ricciardo P7. So, 30 seconds left. Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, Albon, Gasly, Sainz, Ricciardo, Ocon, Vettel, Norris. Vettel's nowhere, man. That Ferrari is nowhere. And there's a big gap now between Lewis and the rest. Ocon P3. Go on, Esteban. 18 seconds to go. Max is on a quick lap. Bottas is much slower, but Bottas will be able to set another lap. Max has gone purple first sector. So if he hooks up the rest of this lap, Max could be looking at a P1 here. So twitchy though. We're at 0. Oh, Jesus. How did Max not lose that? We're at 0 now. Track yellow flag. Track hazard towards the end of the lap. Oh, Max almost lost it. Verstappen's lost a lot of time. Sainz P3.
Oh, wow.
Go on, Carlos. Oh. Verstappen's lost it. Verstappen's lost it. Verstappen's lost it. He's not crashed, though. He's not crashed. But Verstappen's lost it. Right at the end. Lewis is still P1. Verstappen P2. Sainz P3. Ocon, Bottas, Albon, Gasly, Ricciardo, Vettel, Norris. Verstappen doesn't improve. Gasly doesn't improve. Ricciardo doesn't improve. We're still waiting. Albon's in pit, so Albon's P6. It's P7. Damn it, man, Alex. Norris P5. Ocon P4. Ocon P4. Ocon P4. And Hamilton is going to extend by the looks of it. Bottas P4. Bottas is behind Sainz. Hamilton has gone 1.2 seconds quicker than P2. Comfortably wins quali. Wow. Mad. And that's it. Vettel P10. So, Hamilton, Verstappen, Sainz, P3. Then Bottas, Ocon, Norris, Albon, Gasly, Ricciardo, Vettel. What do you think of that, Han?
Well, I feel a bit sad for Alex because I feel like
Yeah, Alex.
he's local. I feel like we root for him a bit.
Alex hasn't been good enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully, in the race, I'm confident of his performance in the race. But yeah,
quality. They're done like so well to do that.
Ocon P5. That's a madness. And Sainz P3 as well. That McLaren still got so much pace. Carlos Sainz P3. He'll be happy. Zach Brown. Don't give Carlos a bear hug. You might break him like you did Lando. There you go. Wow. Hamilton's happy. Well, that's it. Our first get in there, Lewis, of the season. Because he didn't... Did he qualify first? No, he didn't. First get in there, Lewis, for the season. Well, that's it, everyone. Hope everyone enjoyed. 1,500 people. We're going out now, so I'm going to cut it here. Hannah kills me. Oh, Joel, you're from Queenstown. I love Queenstown, man. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. What a qualifying that was. My predictions were completely wrong. None of the people... Actually, no, Max was P2. So Max should have been P2. But my predictions otherwise were all over the gaff. But at least we got a qualifying. I didn't think we would at one stage, hence why I started the stream and stopped it. But as I said, we are doing a live stream tomorrow for the race. Same kind of format. I'll have my predictions on the side of the screen. I'll have a think about that tonight. Think about where I think people are going to finish. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed. That was a madness. Race tomorrow should be dry, which is good. And we'll see you on the next one. So, thanks again. Have a good one. Ta-da. I'm going to do my old classic Bye. Bye, everyone.
OG tomorrow.